So when you are at that stage where you are properly ready to start shouting about the fact that you are going freelance or have gone freelance and are wanting to obviously pick up your first clients, you need to have a bit of an action plan as to how you're going to achieve that. Now, the first thing to do before any of the sort of, strategic planning or actual digital marketing in order to be able to clients is to shout about the fact that you are going freelance. In terms of what happens at this stage, one of the easiest ways to pick up new clients is to get recommendations from friends or family. So now, when you are ready to tell the world that you're going freelance, then tell the world. In terms of, practical steps, tell your friends, tell your family, tell your colleagues, tell any potential clients that you may inadvertently be working with at a current business before you might subsequently leave. Put updates on social media. Essentially shout about it as much as possible. Now, the reason for this is, first of all, you'd be amazed at the number of people who know someone who needs digital marketing one way or the other. So essentially you can tap into quite a large network of people and get your first clients that way. Secondly, it means you'll also be able to start answering and practice answering a lot of the common questions you will get. First of all, on a freelance basis, in terms of why are you going freelance? And also from a practical sort of digital marketing level, and going, well, what is SEO? Or how do I get more followers on Instagram? You will get these common questions, and the more practice you have in being able to answer them, the more confident you'll get in being able to talk to potential clients. And potentially it will start to demonstrate and reinforce your expertise so that ultimately your friends and family and former colleagues, once you've gone freelance, will be able to at least keep you in their mind so that should they ever come across people who need digital marketing in the future, they can subsequently recommend you. With all of this, one of the things which I experienced was that you go, great, I'm going freelance. And they go, okay, so what are you doing? You go, I'm freelance in digital marketing. And they go, so what do you do? Now that for me was a bit of a stumbling block. And you go, well, I do this and I do a bit of that, and I tend to work in these industries, and I've got some really cool clients, and this is what I do. Subsequently, I found that the most beneficial thing to do is to be able to tie all of that into what's called an elevator pitch. Now, you may have come across that phrase already. Essentially, it means a very condensed sales-led summary of what it is you actually do and why someone should be interested in the services that you offer. Now, I've added a link in terms of a really good piece of content which explains how you can do that and how you can do that effectively. So it's something to practice and learn. Again, it's one of these things which over time you are going to be better at positioning yourself, at being able to sell yourself and be able to explain what you do, and also just go counter the normal reactions that you get either from a digital marketing basis, because you'll get a lot of people that don't see any value in what you do in my mate's brother does, social media, and you go, okay, great. Or alternatively, they'll be questioning your choices whether or not to go freelance in terms of, that's a bit risky, isn't it? And with those questions, it does make you doubt yourself, but it also makes you reanalyze what you're doing and whether you are doing things effectively. So the more people that you can go out there and speak to, the more potential people you have on your side in order to be able to bring you more work in the early days. So go out there and tell as many people as possible.